Hello, everybody. I am Uzube Okonkwo, and I am so glad to be here to share with you how to come up with a business idea. I am presenting from Evolve Africa, and at Evolve Africa, we are passionate about entrepreneurs. We empower young people, especially people who want to go into business with, the skills, the resources, the mentorship, and the support they need to either start a business, expand their businesses. And for this video, I'm not going to be sharing ideas with you. Actually, we have a blog that is dedicated to sharing business ideas, and it's not launched yet. But from next week, we'll start sending emails to everybody who is subscribed to that blog. So, what you want to do is, if you're subscribed to us, you want to, stick to your emails, also be sending ideas weekly. But for this video, what we want to do is to show you how you yourself can come up with a business idea, or better still, how you can modify your existing idea. Like the caption here says, building business solutions that people actually want. Building business solutions that people actually want. So head on to the first slide. So the first thing you want to do is to start by identify the problem. You want to start by identifying the problem that you're solving. Is the problem identified popular? So most times people come up with ideas, business ideas, and it's only them that have that problem. So it is very, very wrong to make assumptions and come up with an idea that people don't have. So you want to make your research, reach people, and know if this problem you're trying to solve, people have them. So remember I said start by identifying the problem. So don't get the solution first. Start by the problem first. When you get the problem, you're halfway there. So identify the problem. First point is to check if the problem is popular. That is, if there's a lot of people that have that problem, because at the end of the day, people are the ones who would pay you for the problem you're solving. So you want to check if the idea is popular. And the next point there is, are the problems urgent? People are likely going to, pay. You know how human psychology works. People are likely going to pay when a problem is urgent. So when it's on their neck, they are going to pay more than when it's something they, can easily live without. So that brings us to the question of, is your problem a want or is it a problem a need? So a need is something people really want. If somebody is sick and running out of oxygen, the person needs oxygen, so they have to buy oxygen for the person to live, right? If, somebody is a low-class person, maybe comes from low class, and what they need is a phone, not an iPhone. So I hope you understand this. When a rich man, wants to go out there, what he needs is to flaunt a luxury phone, not a cheap phone. So, needs, are relative. It applies to different people in different ways. So you have to really find out if your problem is a need or you want to the category of people you want to solve this problem for. And that's why it's important. So, it can be a little bit, confusing. That's why we advise entrepreneurs to, enroll in business schools, business programs. In Africa, we'll have a couple of business programs that can help you, segment your customer base, know what they behave like, know what they like, know how they think, and all of those things. So your problem has to be urgent to the customer segment you are trying to reach. The third point we have here is, are the problems difficult? Are they difficult and expensive to solve? Or is it a kind of problem anybody can solve? So this issue where somebody launches a business idea, before he can sleep and wake up, he has like 20 of them out there. So if your problem is that simple, then you may want to go back to the drawing board. But what will happen is that when you launch that idea, somebody else, someone with the big money, will come and take the idea from you and launch it. So do hard things. Launch. If you're it's good to also do easy things, to keep body and soul together. But if you mean business and you want to launch something that will go global, then you want to do hard things. Problems has to be difficult, it has to be expensive to solve, but people will not really, will really take it seriously and actually pay for it. So are the problems mandatory? So if your problems are mandatory, then people will definitely solve it. So clothing, if people has to wear the clothes, people has to, eat good food to stay healthy. People has to, enroll their children in schools and in quality schools for that matter. So there are a countless number of them, and of course there are things, institutions, firms solving this problem today. But again, like I said, I would always say, it ends up at how unique and how different your approach is to solve this problem. So the next point there is it frequent? Are your problems, the problems you're trying to solve, frequent, or is it just one size fit all, kind of problem that people will buy once and they'll go to bed? So for instance, you know the idea of subscription. If you're using DSTV, GoTV today, is a perfect example of frequent problems. So you're using your GoTV, at the end of every month, you have to go and pay for a new subscription, right? And your MTN recharge card, once you've exhausted your recharge card, you have to go and buy another one. So it has to be a mechanism, a way of letting the customers come back for more and more and more. So are the products frequent, or is it going to be used, buy this and use it forever? I mean, come on, nothing lasts forever. Even life is not forever. So you have to find a way of making people come back to your business. So the next thing after you find the problem is to build the solution. The solution is what you sell. The problem is what you've identified. The solution is what you sell. So all of the first step in finding a solution. Once you identify the problem, you should put a team together and build that solution. So most times you may not have. Let's take for instance, you are doing a tech product and you don't have a tech background. You will need a software engineer, right? Let's say you have a tech background, but you don't have an operations and marketing background. You may need an operations manager or a marketing manager. So during your problem, don't try to choke yourself with so much work. Delegate, get people to bring in their ideas and help you solve the problem. Avoid getting a solution before looking for problems. So the second point is avoid getting a solution before looking. So that's the problem. So don't get a solution before looking for problems. Always get the problem first, then look for a solution. So like I said, rather identify problems first before looking for a solution. So that's which means about a solution. But in the next slide, we'll go deeper into that. So still talking about solutions. Do you have what it takes to solve this problem? There are myriads of problems around the world, but and it's not as easy as it is, to tell people go and solve a problem, go and do this. Do you have what you do as a person? Do you have the experience? It's what we call the unfair advantage. Do you have, if there are 20 persons running this business, what gives you that unfair advantage? Unfair advantage can be money. Maybe you have a lot of money to employ the best brains across the world. Your unfair advantage can be that you have experience, you worked in a similar company for over 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, and you have enough of experience to bring to the table and grow your company. Your unfair advantage can be technical, know-how. You can have your way around the technical expertise that you can build this solution within a twinkle of an eye. So what is your unfair advantage? What makes you the best person to execute this problem right now? So that problem you have right now in your hand, look at it and ask yourself, why am I the best person to go this way? Because not every business, not every idea is known. A lot of you might have built different businesses, but nobody knows it. Nobody knows about it because probably you don't have what it takes to build that business, or you've not grown that expertise. So you have what it takes actually, or you've not grown that capacity to execute that business. So what you want to do is to go back to the drawing table, look at what it takes to build a successful business, and equip yourself with those skills, and you can come back and do justice to that business. So do you have any experience? What's your fair advantage? Have you had any apprenticeship ideas? Do you have money? So get all this together and tell yourself, yes, I have what it takes to solve this problem, and you can go from there. So of course, like I said in the first slide, is it really a problem that you're solving, or is it are you only going to have that problem? The idea you have in your head right now, is it only you have that problem? If not, how many people has that problem? So is it really a problem? So talk to people, talk to potential users. If you want to build an app where people can save money, there are tons of them out there today. So go talk to people and tell them, look at all my own is different. Would you want to come save with me? Is this reason I am building this app enough for you to leave what you're doing right now, or to leave the app you're using right now and come use mine? You get? So talk to people before building the solution. Else, at the end of the day, it is only you who will use your solution. So the next thing there is to get them to compare with the ones they are using. I've said it before. It's difficult to say nobody's using this. It's difficult to point to a solution now that does not have, a competition. So we want to like say, oh, mine is different in this way. Oh, mine is different in this way. Oh, mine is disruptive. Oh, mine is entirely different. So get them to compare with the ones they are already using. Okay, I have a poultry farm and you supply chickens. I know you eat chickens every Sunday. So how do you buy your chicken? And they can say, I go to the market to buy my chickens, and get them, processed for me in the market. But you can offer them and say, you know what, you don't need to come to the market to buy your chicken. I will bring them to your house at no extra charge. So you're offering to cut them that stress of coming to the market. So that could be your, differentiating factor, and your, penetration strategy. So get them to compare with the ones they already have, the solution they already have, and see if they can abandon what they have and come to yours. If they can abandon what they have and come to yours, they potentially have, a business. So get their opinion without influencing their thoughts. That's the next point here. Get their opinions without influencing their thoughts. So you don't have to like tell, when you want to get people's opinions, don't try to tell them, I know you like it. I know, no. Just tell them, I have something like this. I have a solution. I've just launched a new solar system business, and we are doing ABC, X, Y, Z. What are your thoughts? As simple as that. So they will tell you their thoughts, and from there you can get feedback to improve on what you're doing, and not you just trying to influence them to like it and all. At the end of the day, they use it and they not like it. So the last point we have there is get them to pre-order. This works like magic. Even the biggest companies in the world does it. Apple does it. So when Apple wants to launch new products, they call for pre-order. They make half of their money at pre-order. People bring in money, So if people are not pre-ordering, then they don't like it. It's not good enough. Maybe because they don't know you yet and they wouldn't want to give you money yet. Maybe that's understandable. But if they like the idea and they are afraid that if they give you money and maybe you disappear or not, you can decide to give them a testing. Say use it for a week before you could actually pay. But after 1 week, you could have created that connection with us. You can go ahead, but somehow get them to be part of that business, either financially or by using the product somehow. So just get them involved, and that's how you know that they actually like it. So that's pretty much it. It's quite a very short one, but the idea is to like help you shape the idea you have right now, or help you improve on the idea you have right now. And if you have any questions or any contradictions or any counterpoints, please drop it down in the comment section. And of course, we'll be releasing these kinds of videos every now and then, and you don't want to miss any of them. And of course, if you like this video and you like the idea of the content that we've just dropped here, please go on and subscribe to our videos, or sorry, to our channel, so that you'll be the first person. To get to know when we upload our next videos. And of course, like I said at the earlier part of this video, we have a business idea catalog. So you want to make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our mailing list, so that when we drop those ideas, you wouldn't miss it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. I remain your host, Nzube Okonkwo, the founder of Evo Africa. Bye.